Today we've got some big changes coming to our chicken coop area. You'll see really soon why we prepped this and what we're doing over here. Well, it's here, the new chicken coop. Ta-da! We're really excited about it. So this was actually Tanya's parents' chicken coop, and they generously gave it to us, which is really nice of them.
Yeah, they knew we wanted more chickens and that it would be well loved here, and so now here it sits. I got Mama's coop, which is pretty cool.
And her chickens.
And her chickens.
We've added to the flock, which is exciting. So lots of chicken content coming soon.
A little backstory on the coop. It was a wedding anniversary gift to my mom years ago, and they've just outgrown chickens in the season of life that they are in, and she wanted her coop to stay in the family, and we had just moved. She knew we wanted more laying hens and that I'd always want some kind of static coop, because with a static coop I can always have it next to the garden to throw my scraps in. It works as my compost pile in their run, so I will forever have a static coop solely for the purpose of my garden. And it looks pretty, doesn't it? This chicken coop she named Cluckingham Palace and put it on Pinterest. That one photo on Pinterest has gotten like millions and millions and millions of views. So you may have already seen this coop on there. But I'm really excited for it to live out its glory days here. It looks super pretty. Clint's been working on the run. She also gave us her laying flock, so I'll show you them and where they are right now, but this coop is really just so pretty. Cluckingham Palace. They are still a little bit stressed out from the move, but she gave us a beautiful flock and we will have lots more eggs. So we put the coop next to the garden, that way I always have a place to throw my scraps, things like that, and we can give them access to that in the winter time so they can clean out that garden for us. It all works together. I told my kids that when we finish school, we would paint the coop. I don't think they've ever finished school so fast and with like such a good attitude. So cheers to that. Clint got as far as he could yesterday with the run, and the kids and I are painting the run. So my mom had her run on the back of the coop and we are sticking it out the side. So we had to create like a front wall. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So he had to...
Mom, do I pour in here?
No, don't you... Hey, did you open that? No. Mm-mm. So then he just added this wall, and we need to paint all of these like 2x4s and stuff today. And we're gonna touch up some of the worn paint. And then tonight, Clint can hang the wire and all the chickens can go in here and be happy. Another day, another cup of coffee, another chicken chore. So we got the coop finished painting. The kids and I finished that just in the nick of time before it started to rain. We didn't paint the actual coop, we just painted the run, is what I meant. And we moved in my mom's new flock last night, and so they are all settled. There is 2 ways to transition chickens. One of them is at night when they're roosting. You just pull them off of their roosting bars. Chickens can't see in the dark, in case you didn't know that. And so that is the best time to transition them to a new place, is to grab them at night. So we put all of them in here and they're happy. Now our job is we are transitioning our chickens over there into here. And again, we could wait till the evening to do that. My chickens are pretty easy to catch. So because of that, I am just gonna grab them and stick them in here. I say that, but they'll know there's a camera and they're gonna give me a run for my money. It's to be expected that they will fight. They're gonna have a little bit of a hard time adjusting. It's called pecking order. And they'll kind of fight it out to see who's in charge of the herd. Now, because we're mixing an older flock with a newer flock, kind of the similar size, my guess is they'll kind of stay with their own flock that they're used to, and maybe there won't be too much fighting, is my hope. But chickens fighting when you introduce them to a new flock or a new couple chickens is completely normal. So the kids and I are gonna wrangle these chickens and transition them into Mama's flock. After the kids and I catch this flock and move them over, I'm gonna give you a tour of Cluckingham Palace. So stay tuned for that after we catch these chickens.
I'll scare them out.
Okay, who wants chicken?
I'll get that.
All right, they gave me a little bit of a run for my money, but getting hit by chickens early in the morning is not something I would choose, but that's all right. All right, they're all in here. All the chickens are happy so far. We'll see what progresses as the day goes on, as they get used to each other. Let me give you a tour of this thing. It's pretty cool. Need to give it a good power washing, but this is the back, and so it has this little door back here that I can easily sweep everything out. When I clean it, I just put a tarp underneath there, sweep everything out. This door connects to the feed room, and my mom had that on in case she ever wanted to put anything on that side, which would be great for brooders, getting chickens used to each other if you create like a little pen or something here. This was the original door, and my mom had the run going out the back, but I really wanted to be able to utilize that door and clean it out that way. So we built the run out the side. You go over here, get a little angle, you go on the side here, and then this is the feed room side, which I'm pretty excited to have everything like organized in here, and you could store things. She had some shelves put in there. This coop does have electricity, so there are like lights and things, but we don't have electricity out here yet on the property, so we'll have to figure that out to utilize that. But basically, just storage. Then you have the door here that separates the feed room. And they're already so stressed out, but. And then, nice big run in here. Again, there's electricity in here. My mom had, I believe at one time, like a chandelier in here. And then their nesting boxes there. And then we go around the front here. There's a cupola up top there. Again, when we get electricity out here, that will light up, which will be really cool. And then you have, this is to the feed room side. So you have easy access, you know, to scratch, things like that. Or we might use that side as a brooder sometimes. And then here is the main nesting boxes. We kept the original door my mom had, and we painted the run. We still need to lay wire underneath the coop so critters can't get in there. There was a pretty big gap. So for now we just laid some bricks because we are brick rich on this property. And my mom also had a gutter system on it with a barrel to collect rainwater. So we are gonna get a barrel to put there to collect rainwater. And then the garden is this big hot mess over here. So then I'll have water close to the garden if I need it, water to fill up chicken buckets. And then because the garden is right here next to the chicken coop, our plan is to clear out some of those woods back there, and we want to do a compost bin area, probably 3 different bins of different stages of compost, so I can easily access it for the garden, but also when we let the chickens out during the day, they can scratch up that compost and kind of work it for us. Trying to make all the systems work together, but that is the coop. There it is. There's the coop. You'll be seeing lots of it, I'm sure, in the background. You'll see lots of the chickens. We're really excited to have expanded our flock, and this is pretty special that I get to have my mom and dad's coop. Don't forget to subscribe. We have lots more content coming, lots more animals that we'll be introducing. The garden space is our next project to tackle, so you don't want to miss out, trust me.